we live?
Welcome to the weekly review. We're going to
Hooray.
review a week here. You know I
Yep.
can't see you, right?
I'm aware. I'm
Okay.
getting my socks on.
Okay.
And nobody needs to see my bare feet on stream. That's not a thing. That's fine.
Okay.
Especially when there's that many band-aids involved.
Okay. I'm a little concerned about your feet now, but that's
Listen,
fine.
my feet are far down the list of things you should be concerned about when it comes to me. Moving on. Hello, welcome. This is a weekly review. Hey, Brittany.
No.
Hey, Brittany.
I have to do it every time you're not here.
Fine. Hi, Brittany.
Hi. What's a weekly review?
A weekly review in my case today is when you haul your ass out of bed and take the world's quickest shower and then attempt to get into your office to put your eyeballs on things like your task list, your calendar, your projects list, anything and everything that denotes and transcribes into a more simplistic format. The things that you might want to do, need to do, said you would do, and are not doing. With an
Okay.
emphasis on the not doing, because only when we analyze things that we're not doing do we gain speed on executing them forthwith.
Okay.
I just used the word forthwith, and none of you could stop me.
I mean, I think I actually could mute you, but I would have to know it's coming.
You could mute me, but yes, individually.
I'm probably not going to. I'm going to allow it.
Okay.
Forthwith and all.
Excellent. I appreciate that.
What are your intentions for this weekly review?
My intentions are to get on the amazing every word of what you just said was wrong shirt, and then to start on my sacred timeline. I then think I will continue the process of making notes on a Gemini thread that I have that has been my focus for several days. I hope that I can finish that and then potentially type up said notes. This is not the traditional usage of the weekly review that we have come to expect, but it is the most important thing for me right now.
Is it related to a project?
Yeah. It's related to a project.
It's pretty close, because when you just say a Gemini thread, like, it could be anything.
It could be anything.
Like,
recipes or notes on my fan fiction or me processing deep internal trauma from many, many, many years ago. Take your pick. But yeah. It is related to a project, and it is an action step in a project which will I very much hope not take the rest of my life, and is in no way even a spiritual attunement action. But that is my intention, to get through the sacred timeline and then work on those notes and get somewhere with them. What are your intentions, dear Brittany?
I have some projects that really need to be updated, not because like they are dire, but that they are so out of date at this point that they are definitely causing some like excess noise. In particular, my garden project. Like, we're not at a phase where like they're in dire condition. Excuse me. But having a thing telling me to set up a sprinkler system when it's actually time to take a sprinkler system down, not accurate. So, and like reminders to water plants that are outdoors once it has started raining, not helpful. So that's my intention, is to look at some older projects that are really out of date and try to update them. If I can, maybe also do some planning for the conference, and some project updating for my volunteer stuff.
Okay.
In addition to, I have to do a calendar overview or otherwise I'll die. But I really want to set a time limit on that because there is so much in my life I don't know and can't predict that I really just need the bases. Like, I need to touch the base. I need to make sure nothing's gonna like jump out and scare me. But I also have a big deadline on Monday and I gotta like get my butt in gear for that. So yeah.
Yep.
those be my intentions. Are you
I
ready to be
hope
on
that
camera yet?
I am not. Are you waiting for me for some purpose?
It's just really weird only seeing me. That's
okay,
all.
okay.
Hang on. It's okay. It's just been weird.
I am, yeah. I think I don't need a hoodie.
Anyone in the chat, we would love to hear what your intentions are, or you can ignore us. That's fine too.
Yeah. Ignoring us is what a lot of people do a lot of the time. If everyone on planet Earth was in this state of not ignoring us on a day-to-day basis, I think that our lives would be a lot worse. So the fact that people ignore me a lot is great. Thank you for that. It's good.
Okay. Sure.
That was a very weird statement. I'm sorry. I am, yeah. The thing I was doing immediately
Are you
prior
still
to
pharmaceutical grade today?
Yes, but also sleep deprived.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But I'm also groggy because I was taking a nap because I woke up at 4:30 and then went back to sleep at 9:30. So yeah. Stand by.
Yeah.
I am
Eastern
working.
time, since it is at 9/11 Pacific.
Yes, Eastern time. So like I woke up for, like, half an hour ago.
Normal reviewing, like change the
You could if you so chose. That is an action that you could in theory take in this physical reality.
Why are you telling me my camera is disconnected? I just set it up again.
Brittany versus the machines.
Is this the right document?
Oh boy.
No, that's
Why are you telling me you're disconnected? And then no,
my timer's disconnected. Like it's been on this whole time. I reset it up and everything.
Oh dear.
Yeah. There we go. Oh.
Ow. Yeah, no, my toes are fine. I do have very, very enjoyable novelty pumpkin socks on, and underneath are the aforementioned band-aids. But yeah, it's just a little toenail thing that if I know that if I put on some triple antibiotic cream in advance, that I'm much less likely to have a problem later on. So it is preventative.
I'm glad.
Yep.
This rude thing popped back up with the timer all set up and then had the audacity to reset it in front of my eyes.
Wow, that is pretty bold and offensive. I am on camera now. You're welcome. I am also going to have to clean my glasses now. Choose to. I choose to clean my glasses right now.
I'm gonna have to go a little early.
Okay.
But I don't know exactly what time. My spouse is coming to town and for us to go to an appointment, and I think it'd be really rude to have him come here to be supportive to me and then me continue to live stream. So
that's fair.
When he comes, I will be done.
Okay. That makes sense.
I did get to see my brother and my nephew last night, and that was lovely. And I saw my brother's new digs, which I'm so jealous of. Have I told you about the haunted house?
No.
It's like a Victorian style house.
Dang.
That has a history of being like the Halloween house in the neighborhood.
That's amazing. So he's living there? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. And I'm so jealous.
That's amazing. Although technically there can't be a Victorian style house in the United States because
it can be a style. That's why I added the
Mm.
word style.
No, I refuse.
That's the
I
word.
just texted you two pictures of me of two pictures. So feast your eyes. This is a 3D printed item which is now residing on my desk and making me extremely happy. Just as happy as I look in that picture.
Oh, is there a history of this knife that you would like to share?
This is
Short
the
sword?
standard dagger that is used in this little game that you may have heard of once or twice or a billion times, Baldur's Gate 3, wherein, basically anytime you just have a dagger in Baldur's Gate 3, that is the dagger that you have.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay. I need to review a calendar, but first I need to have out a an iPad for taking notes. Because what's the point of reviewing my calendar if I can't write down stuff that occurs to me? Excuse me.
So this has sparked an idea in me, many ideas, in fact, that I think I would very much like to start a collection of 3D printed weapons, because small ones, possibly long ones, maybe later on. I would very much like to get Glamdring, possibly, and what is the name of thingy? What is that name? Stand by. Let me look this up. Uh, this is so stupid. That's not that. No, we're gonna. Uh, Narsil. Yeah, I was gonna say no. It was Isildur's before it was Aragorn's. So yeah, look it up correctly. Isildur, Narsil. Why? We don't know.
I don't think I will be looking that up.
Oh, after it was reforged, it was called Enderil, meaning Flame of the West. Fascinating. So yeah, okay, so then would I get Narsil or Anduril? I don't know. Tolkien was very much about renaming things. This is the sword that features in the yeah.
Did you did you know that one of the best ways to kill something that's immortal is to remind it what death is?
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
And one of the ways you can do that is sometimes with a sword that has a name, because swords with names tend to be very, very powerful and have killed many immortal things already.
Yes. I was actually seeing a post that said something along the lines of magical swords that have names with many words are less powerful than fewer words. And I concur with this. I think that swords should have maximum 3 words and potentially
Like
only
Excalibur is
Excalibur, right? Exactly, right?
one.
So in my D&D game, the 3 swords that have been a thing most recently are Legacy, also known as the Blade of Many Faces, and Regret. I love that one. And Violation.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, right? See, you get me. You get
The
me.
sword that they were talking about for the remind it what death is was forged by the same smith as
Excalibur.
Excalibur, yeah.
Right.
Way
Yep. No, that makes sense. Yep. A Fae?
Indeed.
See? Oh, I'm paying attention. And I can cognitive things. And I have a
I'm so happy.
Shut.
I am. I'm legitimately happy.
I know you are. Shush. I'm just, yeah. We are currently not reviewing a week. I just want to point that out.
I'm on my way to reviewing a week.
I am, yes.
I'm not getting there very quickly. I'm gonna level with everyone. This is one of those days that if I get literally any reviewing done, it is
It's
absolutely a
gravy.
victory.
Yeah.
So I'm actually doing pretty good, all things considered. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't want to have to do those things, and I have to do them. I think here's the problem: is I have two gigantic things that I have to do this week, and I don't know which one needs to happen first. And they're both this week, and they both can't happen this week and be done well. So
That really sucks, and I am so sorry. Wow. Google Documents has had this, I don't know if it's a bug or on purpose. It's definitely not a feature for me where like once you tap into the enter words field, you're stuck there by the tapping method. Like I will tap on a line and then tap on a different line, right? To move the cursor. No, nope, nope. It's just like no, no, you're no. I am using the spacebar trackpad method, which is fine, but I have not been in the habit of doing that as much, and so I'm just like, oh, what you could, but nah. That I have I have an emotional experience of nah.
oh yeah, meh.
That's an if you look on an emotion wheel, you will find it there. Also, a client sent me a cat emotion wheel, which included zoomies, and the breaking down of the emotion zoomies is pounce, boop, and fast. Fast is definitely a cat emotion. It's occasionally a human emotion too. I am feeling very exposed because I have no watch on. It's charging, and it is driving me slightly batty.
I got to my brother's because I didn't drive my car, and which it has a
Yes,
watch charger in it
yeah.
because that only makes sense. And so I hadn't charged my watch while I was driving up. And I got to my brother's house and I saw he has like this very artistic watch charging apparatus.
Hmm.
And I was like, hey, can I use your watch charger? I may not need it yet. And my phone is in my watch is in low power mode. And I was like, okay, yeah, I could use it yet. And I remembered to get it before I left in a house entirely
Oh,
populated by people with ADHD.
oh, miracle, wonder of wonder, miracle of miracles.
With
Let me
very
say,
distracting things happening. Anyway, it was very
wow,
lovely to catch up with my brother and my nephew.
that is good.
And my nephew fed me the dessert that he regaled me with a tale about,
He regaled you with a tale. Fantastic.
which
Um,
was fried
why?
bananas and like brown butter with cinnamon sugar on top.
Oh, Theo has excellent taste. I have
And you
never
can
had that
easily
with
not
the
add sugar
cinnamon
and just
sugar.
have the cinnamon.
Yeah, no, I have done that. I love fried bananas. So good, honestly. So good. It's hard for me to wait for them to caramelize. That's my
Yep.
problem. Oh,
Yeah.
so hard. And the butter, oh my gods. Okay. So also, I would like to brag to my friend here briefly that when I was awake at 4:30 a.m., I did the thing that they recommend, which is like, okay, try for like a solid half hour and then give up and to go back to sleep. And then I went into my office and made myself tea, lit a candle, and set up my PT and did my PT, including cycling. Wait, did I cycle? Yes, I did because the mat is disturbed, as am I. Um, Um, yes. So, okay, let's okay, the sacred timeline. The sacred timeline. Let's do this thing. Oh dear gods above. Okay. I am feeling quite overwhelmed by the sacred timeline right now because it's amazing how much work you can squeeze into a very few English sentences if you try. Right? You know what I mean? Like, end world peace. Wow. That seems like a much easier thing to do. What I meant, bring about world peace, end world hunger, achieve wholeness in yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you could write things in very simplistic fashion that would in fact mean quite a lot of work and time investment, but it looks short in this in the written form. And that is what's going on here. It's like, holy crap. I can write it short, but it means a long thing. I also have my sun lamp on, and I'm moisturizing my hands. And yes,
When you're tracking a package, what's the
yeah,
number one piece of information you care about?
where it is, but not how fast it's moving.
Really? I don't give any craps about where it is. Tell me when it's arriving.
Oh, sorry, you were the other. No, don't tell me. Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. Yes. See, because I reject the idea that any courier company can tell me accurately when it will arrive. And since they cannot do that, I would like to know where it is so that I can make a rough estimate by myself. So I think that this fundamentally speaks to the difference of levels of trust that the two of us have in the universe at large.
Okay, I find that it is right more often than not, but not reliable all the time. Anyway, it keeps telling me, like, here's the history of all the places it's been. And it's like, I can't tell you how little care I have. Is it coming this week or not?
Yes.
And it's like, hey, it's transited, and tells me like information about the tracking company.
What? Okay, that's bonkers. That's just rude. I don't care who you are.
And nowhere on here does it give any kind of estimate of when it's coming.
Okay, that's any kind of estimate at all. That's silly.
None
Okay,
estimate.
can I? Okay, I'm working through the sacred timeline now. Excuse me. Hey, my knees feel pretty good.
Oh,
That is
and it was
amazing.
last updated on the 12th.
Ouch. Ouch.
No estimates of dates. I don't know if it's this
Is
week or
that
not.
the 12 was the Sunday, right? Oh my God, that's what? Yikes! Woof. Listen, well, okay, but you guys had a stat there too, right? Over the Monday, some
Out of
people had a
what?
stat. Had a statutory holiday on the Monday. Did you not? No,
I mean, for
Columbus
some
Day.
people.
Okay.
But since this is a third party tracking company, like if it was USPS, wouldn't you take me to their tracking?
Brittany, I think you should pull out of this rabbit hole.
I just want to know when it's coming.
Oh yeah, I I had co-working scheduled for figuring out my fan fiction, and I had to nap instead.
Hmm. Okay. So I've successfully written down things I need to do this week, stuff I want to do as soon as I go to a break, actual looking at the calendar, not so much. Okay. Oh, wait. Other thing I want to look up is
I just texted someone, I shall attempt to remember and fail. It's important to set up expectations in advance.
Thank you, pharmacy, for telling me I have a prescription to refill, unlike the other one.
Okay, I was in the process of attempting to do a single solitary thing to completion.
I don't know
Okay,
what you're talking about. That
I
sounds totes easy.
it's stupidly easy, so I don't know why I'm okay. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, second verse, same as the first. I'm gonna try and make it to the library for next Tuesday to get this fan fiction thing sorted the heck out. Um, okay.
Sure. Okay.
May first.
Okay. I'm pretty close to a break time potential, and I need to check on something to make sure that I don't need to like reschedule something. So it's kind of relevant. I'm gonna go with it. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Did we at any point put it in the calendar actually? If we get there early, we get there early. There we go. It exists. I have now done it. We pivot. Okay. So let me find out if this works the way I want it to. Beautiful. All right. Okay. What does my schedule look like to enact that action? Okay, what am I doing next? Well, the iPad is a bit too low in brightness, but that's a perpetual problem that I struggle with. Okay. Okay, we're going to set a due reminder. Okay, wait. All right, I'm going to briefly do some stretches for my PT. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can do thing. Unless I'm getting like fresh paint on my shirt, that would be less ideal. Yeah, definitely don't do that. Okay, back to it. tweaked a couple of shortcuts while I was at it. Okay.
Howdy, how's it going?
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
Hi. That might work better.
How's it going?
It's good. I got a couple things done. We're making progress in the sacred timeline. We haven't gotten to the thing I actually want to do yet, but here we are. Next, I am going to plan a very small project, relatively, and then tweak some notes that I use for reference for feeding the kids.
Okay. Oh.
You know what?
What?
Wait, what am I supposed to say today? Something about boxes.
You know what movie I just got a wild hair to watch?
Mm-hmm.
Solo.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
The music's playing.
Ah,
So
I see.
it's not insanely wild. Okay. So there are some things I need to have done.
The guy who plays Han Solo in that movie is Canadian. I'm pretty sure. Now I'm second guessing myself because nothing is real. That is not the one I meant.
Okay.
Uh oh, never mind. He's not. I was wrong. I remembered correctly that I thought he was and was wrong and looked it up before. But anyway.
Okay. Huh. I think I'm going to make myself a list for
Oh, darn it. I think I have to add this as an official project, which is really frustrating.
I agree.
I can't believe that I used to run my entire business on this phone. Crazy. Computer volume down. It's so tiny and round. See, this is my issue. When I get things, when I get projects that fit in like multiple categories, and I'm like, which one? It doesn't matter. Just pick one. It's fine.
Mm.
Okay.
I ended up having a conversation with my brother and nephew last night about how I used to have a job where I was a professional liar to kids. Like for my work, I lied to children.
Yep. Yep. But you told the truth when it was important and relevant.
That is very true.
Um,
Like when the girl who had special needs asked if I got a period.
yep.
It did make it easier that I was wearing a dress and not a tail that day.
Yes.
Uh, I hate it when I'm really good at doing things that I have ethical issues with.
Yeah. That is a problem.
Really good at lying to children. And by that I mean telling imaginative stories, right? But
This is the part where I don't go on a tangent about my Dungeons and Dragons game, but I will say a very brief skywalk. Remember how I got the toy rotation thing set up?
yeah.
My spouse has been too depleted to offer the menu to the child for whom it is intended to benefit because he's like, tired and stuff. And that makes me sad. It has been being used. It's just like, okay, I will get you this toy, and the rest of them lay fallow, which, is better than none. But it's like, I did all of that, and the system cannot be run because the mechanism is too depleted. The mechanism being my
That is
spouse.
sad.
Yeah. Yeah. But it is still more benefit than not being there.
I have the focus of a gnat.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay, I don't see anything else from today that desperately needs my attention. Oh, I know what a really cromulent weekly review activity is.
Yeah.
I'm going to look up local Halloween activities.
Nice.
Because I have an adorable child to go show off.
You really do. Look at this
Last year it was
adorable
too much
child.
work. But
Oh yeah,
this year
gods.
he might appreciate it and he's on his own feet. And
Okay, the question I have now becomes, is rearrange my office a project that's in my system? Oh, and while I was doing PT, I I hmm, uh while I was doing PT, I did some work on one of my fan fictions. I was very happy about that.
oh.
Ah, yes. Okay. I do have that added here, which is good.
Crap.
Mm-hmm.
There's some event in my calendar that says busy in brackets and has a Wisconsin address. And
Oh,
I don't know where it came from or why it's there. And it's at the same time as a client meeting. So I guess whatever it is just isn't happening. But
yeah, pretty much.
did I get an invite from this client? Because it says it's in the Eastern time zone and this person's in the Eastern time zone. Oh, that's weird.
Wisconsin will always mean Little House on the Prairie for me every time. Every single time.
Single time. Okay. This person is not in Wisconsin, though.
Oh.
This person's in New York.
Mm. That will always mean one of my online friends who I'm pretty sure I will know lifelong, even if we go months without speaking. It's one of those people, which we love those
Yeah.
people.
I have friends I can definitely go years without like talking to, and then it's like nothing happened.
So the next action on that project was to add the project because it can't move forward until other projects are done. And so, yeah, I think what I'm going to do next is new toys into menu. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to alter the notes for the reference for the child information and food thing.
No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, I do have that app installed. Um, Oh, I wonder if this other activity has actually had the time announced, because that would be lovely. Jeez. Rude.
Mm.
My flight costs less money now.
Ah. Yeah. Okay.
Uh, well, there's a blood drive today. I can't do it, but there's a blood drive. No, they don't have any additional information other than the date. What time is this event? Jeez.
That is something that infuriates me.
It makes me crazy. Like these all just have dates and they're like, I thought, well, surely we're only a week and a half out. Now you would tell me what time it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I want this link.
All right. I think I've effectively put that into the system. If I haven't, then I can deal when it arises. Because at a certain point, you have to stop going, wait, I thought, no, you have to stop.
Okay. Oh, right. There's this activity that's 12 to 4, but our child naps from like 12 to 2:30. So by the time we could get him up and ready.
Yep.
Ollie, what are you going to
Yep.
be for Halloween?
Sad. No, I'm kidding. I most unfortunately did not feel that I had the time and so forth to make a like legitimate, what I would consider legitimate costume. I was invited to a Halloween party where the theme is necrodancy, or a rave, like spooky rave. So as a result of this, I am I'm working on an outfit, like a sort of that I would in theory wear, um there and theory wear not on Halloween as well, especially the separate components. And I am surprised I have not told you about this project, because I've been working on it for a little bit. But I will send you the sketch of the plans in text. The back of this, it's changed a little bit. The sleeve now no longer says that entire sentence. It only says RIP. The back that has the graveyard image is actually a design that I lifted wholesale from a designer of t-shirts that somebody wore on a D&D live stream that I really like. And I reached out to them to ask permission, and they said that I could use it as long as I wasn't, mass producing them or whatever. I'm like, no, this is just me going to a Halloween party. Yeah. So check it out. I'm excited to get this hoodie at least partly done and look neat on Halloween. How about you?
Remember the vampires thinking about going as last year?
No.
Oh, well, we're actually gonna try to do it this year from what we do in the shadows, like as a family thing,
Nice.
including Jack.
That's awesome. I always had this fantasy of when the kids were like really small, like under 3, that it would be hilarious if you dressed up the baby as like the villain character, and then the parents as like the protagonists in whatever given thing.
Yeah.
I never managed to do that, but it would have been hilarious. Like Neo and Trinity from the Matrix, and then the baby is Agent Smith. That was one that I really wanted to do.
The funny thing is, Jack really is a kind of energy vampire. He's a people cooing at him vampire.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like, he will sit in a room and like try to get new people to smile and coo at him.
That's hilarious and awesome.
Like, it's this game.
Yup. Um
I don't need advice thing about what's good for toddlers. I need you to do the research for me.
mm-hmm. Um
Okay,
I
finally got there, I think.
when you get a
Yes.
second, can you check my text to you so you can have a reaction to the picture I sent you?
Yes. I had seen this. I just didn't know what it was for.
Oh yeah, on the guild. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's for my Halloween thing. Although it will have a zipper. But my
Yeah.
I
What
think
is it with sweatshirts that don't have zippers? They make me
apparently some
crazy.
people like wearing them. I do not. Yeah.
Eric
No.
sells them. And he's like, I don't understand why people want them.
The thing I'm most proud of is the skeleton hands on the pocket. That I'm really 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 excited for.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go through a list of things that I, in theory, would like to do and haven't been doing. And most of them I think are incorporated into my routine, but I'm going to just make sure. So, yes.
Okay. I'm supposed to be off to a break.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're going to. Mm. Hi. I have to go take a break, and I'm pretty sure, well, not take a break. I have to go get myself some food, and I'm pretty sure that's going to take up till the half hour, and I have a meeting then. So, um,
Oh,
thank you very much for holding this space for me and the others. And I'm sorry to abandon you, but this is a good cause.
I'll
You
be
are
okay.
abandoned. Yeah, good luck with the rest of your intentions. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. I'm actually like pretty excited about this looking at Halloween activities because like when else am I gonna do it? I still do need to do the garden thing, but um uh oops. I'm not tired, you're tired. Trying to find the window that's supposed to be open. There we go. You added the wrong time. Like, oh, do you want to add this event straight from the website to your calendar? And I'm like, yeah, I want to do that. And then it was like midnight to midnight. Pretty sure an activity for my toddler is not at midnight to midnight. Oh my gosh, this one sounds amazing. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, middle of the day activities are hard. My child naps. Oh, well. I gotta check on something real quick. That was just a quick one. I had to check on my stuff in the oven. think I've got a pretty good representation of activities in here now. That one has not shown up yet. I need to check on my spouse's status before I start anything else up. Oops. Okay, I think I'm feeling pretty good about what I've got. And this night, we're going to Oh, I see something else on my calendar that needs addressing. An appointment I need to cancel. October 27th. Okay, I think maybe the other one has been canceled. Okay, I guess it was canceled for me. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to be on break. I need to check on something. Um, um, I think I've got time for one more. Oh yeah, I totally do. Okay, so I mostly did that. Might no. How do I make this pin not pinned anymore? Oh, whatever. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is um, okay. It's working next week. It's not really where these things go, but this is what's happening right now. That's what I'm gonna do when I get back. All right. I'll be right back. Oops, that's the wrong button to hit. All right, I'll be right back. My mom sent me pictures of Jack. Let's see. Okay. What did I say I was going to do? Oh, right. This project needs to be wrapped up. Okay. What are the other thoughts I have for it? Okay. Oh, I'm like hanging out underneath the under the timer. That's awesome. I did get a notice to check my rings because apparently I'm lazy today. Actually, not feeling great. Mm. Oh, there actually is something else I should be looking at my calendar for. This will be a side quest. Hmm. Oh, that's something else I should schedule. Dang it. But I'm not going to do it until after today. Okay, so don't I? Uh, No. time for me to get up, move. Yeah. Looks like it's time for me to head off. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining. I need to head off. Hopefully you got some stuff done. I know I did, even if it was sort of silly and frivolous. But it's important to do those things also. We will see you here next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. There's a chance we may be a few minutes late starting, like later than today. But might be just running on time. All right, we'll see you then.